Then you can have AI run your sales funnel end to end actually. So practically, and doing it even better than your sales team, so which are selling products like maybe I'm purchasing an electronic gadget online. I think those ones have more edge, I would say, because it's
I
easy
think it's paramount for everybody to create content for their business.
for sure.
Because now
Content is king.
these engines feed on your data. You increase your chances of being seen. So content is such a key part. As much as we might argue and all these things, yes, I know you can buy audience. Eyeballs, but I think now with AI, because it has to be trained on content. So content becomes a very key part of your strategy.
Yeah.
I think now it's a must-have rather than a nice-to-have. Previously, it was you don't have to do. How I see this collapsing is awareness, engagement, and conversion can happen within the engine, within ChatGPT,
And very quickly.
very quickly, because I am able to. It makes me aware of your product. I engage with it more about your product, and it takes me to the
Gives me a link maybe to check out for sign up.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, I think that's the key takeaway actually of this.
Yeah.
It's how the three stages have been collapsed into. They can happen in one search engine.
Yeah.
You understand? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest paradigm shift. Now it's more like now it's one stage.
It's one stage. Yeah.
It is so to say. So that's the AI funnel basically. So we've heard of AI rewriting a lot of stuff. And one thing I've noticed is how AI is going to rewrite the sales funnel as we know it, the traditional sales funnel. I think it's changing very quickly, but I think it's not being talked about enough.
For sure.
I've seen people talk about how AI is influencing how such is changing. Anyway, search is such a key part of the sales funnel. But when you look at these other channels, how is now the three key stages of the sales funnels: awareness, engagement, and conversion. It's being rewritten. Every stage is being rewritten, and this is across every platform. Whether we are talking of, okay, let's look at the major platforms. We have Meta, we have SEO in itself, which is a couple of platforms, but of course, majorly Google.
Yeah, that's good.
We have LinkedIn, we have now AI search in itself, right? But then what I've seen is AI is being integrated in all these major platforms and even in small platforms. So I think the funnel is being rewritten so much. It's like we don't have like three stages now, or I don't know. And maybe for background, I've seen a lot of all these. There's this N8N
And it the
craze. How people selling bots on automating. I can automate how to create a YouTube video from AI going to write a script to share to even just publishing it.
pushing up the scenes.
Of course, I think there's a lot of overselling there. Most of those things, I'm not sure they are very practical, and those pipelines. I think there is too much over promising. It's not as easy as just patching steps. There's a lot of nuances around it. But anyway, let's talk of the practical stuff.
For sure.
No fluff. And the things that as yourself we've experienced and maybe even trying to implement in the correctly. I think you can go first. What's your thoughts on the AI rewriting sales funnel before we go to the real?
The practical steps. I think, for me, of course, having even experienced it firsthand, of course, it's really, taking the center stage. It's no longer the traditional way of doing stuff. Then you can have AI run your sales funnel end to end actually. So practically, and doing it even better than your sales team. So yeah, but I think it's real. It's real. But of course, it of course depends on your industry, of course, what you are selling, services, is it a product? But I think, for businesses which are selling products, like, maybe I'm purchasing an electronic gadget online. I think those ones have more edge, I would say, because it's easy for you to package and give your product as distinctly. Unlike now, services is a bit more complicated because you really have to. The services mostly are not really very distinct. It comes to like even pricing and all that, even the conversion steps for a service product, for a service are quite quite a bit more complicated. So products being definite, you can really leverage a lot of AI in fine-tuning your sales funnel. Yeah, so that said, I think from the first step, I think I'll go first, the awareness stage. Awareness is simply trying to take your business, your brand out there, make people aware that my business ABCD exists and I sell 1, 2, 3, 4. So how does AI come in to automate that particular process of the funnel? So, you're able to filter. Just not just doing like, a broad. Just if it's an ad, for example, in Meta, you not like just doing, a broad, just a broad audience. You're able to know exactly which part of which audience is likely to convert and even come all the way to checking out, for example, in our website. Which audience is likely to maybe buy after probably a few months or even in the future. So by doing so, you're able to easily build that filter out actually as early as possible. So you don't have to, for example, if you are maybe generating leads to go and follow up, you're able to get leads which are way more filtered, who are more likely to move to the next stage of the funnel. Yeah, so I think for me that's awareness. I think that's that's what I could
I think, of
mention.
course,
Yeah.
maybe let's just discuss this in the 3 steps. So, what is it doing within awareness?
Yeah.
How things changing within engagement and conversion. So, I think for awareness, maybe just to not really correct, but maybe add on what you said. I think, of course, when it comes to Meta, for example, and most of these platforms, when it comes to segmenting audiences, first thing you want to go broad audience, and then the AI itself will understand your messaging because the AI is very brilliant. It's able to understand the keywords. It can pick every detail very quickly, like the metadata and all that. Your image, everything, the colors, the industry you're in. It can just know even without you telling it. So you want to go broad then, because it thrives on data. The broader you are, the better, because it builds enough data, and then it starts narrowing down.
Now the smartness comes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then I think we could also be looking at, and Meta, I know they've been like pushing a lot of updates. First thing that what they've been pushing is the broad audience one. Like they've been removing a lot of settings around segmentation actually. But then there's the retargeting bit, which could also be AI powered. So that becomes, and I think that's part of, I would pick what you're saying as that. Now, smart retargeting. Because I feel like where people have struggled the most previously, even with Meta, and where even a lot of people get, setting up ad, like they made it pretty much easy, but retargeting is where
Lookalikes, getting lookalikes after.
yeah, exactly, look like and all that. I think the AI can really help a lot, but that's not awareness anyway. That's okay. It's still awareness, but it's the next level of awareness, which is more of like engagement. You're looking now to get these because they already know you now, and we come to
Call to action,
engagement.
yeah, yeah.
But also, I think awareness has also changed a big way in the sense that now AI needs to be aware of your business because it's the one recommending now things to people. When I search when I ask ChatGPT for something,
yeah.
you sure if it's listing products or services, you want to appear there as one of the people who are, it lists. Same thing with Google overviews. I think you saw what happened with Google recently.
Actually, the AI
It's
mode.
like they now want to go fully AI mode in
Yeah,
terms of changing their search.
yeah.
The interface, they are now putting AI search as like the first thing now. I saw they push that on on the laptops and desktops. On phone, I don't think I saw the update there, but I'm pretty sure it's coming. So you're looking at where else are you getting awareness when it comes to these platforms? You're talking of those major ones: Google, ChatGPT, Meta, LinkedIn. LinkedIn also has been copying a lot of what Meta is doing. If it's TikTok, the same. TikTok actually, it's just broad. They don't even let you segment by. It's just purely interest. They just want to know, what are. So it's the same when it comes to awareness. Is every platform is encouraging, give us enough data to understand you, give us a lot of data, and also now it's you now optimizing for that to be seen. Otherwise you don't have enough data, so and that's why I think it's paramount for everybody to create content for their business,
For sure.
because now
Content is king.
these engines feed on your data. You increase your chances of being seen. So content is such a key part. As much as we might argue and all these things, yes, I know you can buy audience. I mean, like eyeballs, but I think now with AI, because it has to be trained on content. So content becomes a very key part
Yeah, the more the
of your
better.
strategy. I think now it's a must-have rather than a nice-to-have. Previously, it was you don't have to do content. The other way is to really be seen. But I think right now you just have to do content.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. Anyway, back to you. What's do you want to add something around awareness, or
I think we can move to engagement.
we can move to engagement? So, how is AI relating engagement stage of the funnel?
Uh, I think, just to start with, of course, engagement, of course, means, how people are interacting with your brand. And now, of course, chatbots have been there. You get visitors. Being able to access questions about your products in real time. But of course, as I mentioned, right now, you can use AI and chatbots to even walk a customer all the way to checkout, and even recommending the products based on even what pages they visit. Um, and of course, even the number of times they have visited your site, or even a product they bought during another visit. Just a lot. So, yeah, I know, like just like from experience, you could configure. Again, now content comes in, because the more you feed this bot with information about your service, your product, the more it is likely to run your engagement system even better, because it knows so much about you. And of course, now some even can reference external sources. Where you are appearing on other channels, not just from within maybe your website, for example. So of course, now this means that, of course, you're running your engagement. Your engagement session, all through. Because, for a chatbot, of course, you only need your site to be up, for example. You don't need your sales team or your customer support team being available throughout. So, just a lot to ensure that now you keeping your your leads, your customers engage full time, and of course now increase your chances of conversion, which is the ultimate goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I'm with engagement. One, I think it's AI can help engage with people now. Comment on your behalf. I think that's one major issue. Area where things can change and are changing actually. So automated commenting. I don't wanna say bots for liking. Yeah, but I think automated commenting is one of them. But also initial engagements, which are like automating inboxes, because that's part of engagement where somebody just wants information. They are not really ready to move forward.
Just
But
want to
rather,
know.
but also I would also see engagement in this sense. So let's say I'm talking to an AI engine. So it's recommended one of your brands in the list, let's say, the answer it has given me. And then I can ask it further about this specific product or service. Then it can give me more. So I'm actually engaging the engine
Yeah,
to tell me about your business rather than engaging you.
yeah.
So the more the AI will give me details about your business without me asking, engaging somebody, chatting with your chatbot on the web. No, 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 no. The AI knows your business, so that's engagement when you think about it. Like that's just something else on how engagement is changing. Previously, that was not possible.
You have to talk to someone,
You had
of
to talk
course.
for someone for follow-up
Yeah.
information to get more information. If I go to the website and things are not clear, and I have to talk to somebody inside the company rather than I can ask AI follow on information and it can tell me exactly. And you're not there to control that.
Not there, but it's giving me the real stuff.
Exactly. So I think engagement changes in that manner. And that's something people need to understand now. AI is engaging on your behalf. So does AI know your business properly? That's a big question. I think this is a developing area. Of course, I don't think now we would say we are experts in this, but I think it's just good that people take note.
Right.
So yeah, engagement. I think other areas is just the normal stuff, of course, like the automated commenting, automated engagement, where AI can generate those. And of course that means you would need a third party tool, somebody who has built something that could understand your business, and then you plug in the systems, and then they're able to. Of course, they are there. Just cross check through the market, and you will be able to see those tools. I don't want to give examples, but I think they are there. Miniature, one of them. There are others, many others. We are also building such capabilities anyway. So engagement, I think, changes that way. Of course, there's still a lot of developments that I know we'll be seeing in terms of engagement. But still, I think to notice the human engagement is still very important. That
Absolutely.
doesn't go away. So
It's
I'm looking
absolutely.
at it as more of it becoming very hybrid. But also, you're now engagement with empowered customers, empowered prospects. So your game, the standards required of your team become higher. So
Exactly.
yeah, I think that's how engagement changes. So because now AI cannot be doing a better job than you, who is in the company, who is answering me, who is interfacing me. So it's just, I think what I love about AI is it's pushing the game up for everybody. It's removing the mediocrity layer,
Yeah, yeah.
which we've always thrived in and all that. So conversion, your thoughts on the conversion stage?
Conversion, of course. Another area where AI, of course, has come through a lot. Yeah, because assuming you, like, for example, visited our website and probably you didn't. I probably might visit a page. A product, a certain brand, and I'm interested. Spend my time there. Probably add to cart or just add to wish list, and then I leave the site. So you can set up an automated way of actually getting a reminder, even offering discounts to this particular customer. Then over time You see, the more, I mean, the more you continue on nudging them, of course. Like for example, maybe I checked out a product and then probably I found it at around maybe $20. Then you give me a discount of around $5. Maybe my constraint was the budget, so I get a follow up telling me that we have a discount of this amount. So I mean, I'll just check back in and go out and add to cart and buy. So I mean, just making sure that it isn't you off from the bit of following up manually and taking them to the closing stage. I think that's a major. I mean that's a major contribution of AI in terms of making sure that you close your deals in say autonomously, so to say. But of course, you have to really, as you said, you have to really make sure that your system, your AI engine, whatever you're using, is very much fed with your information on how your systems work. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for conversion, I see it three ways, I would say. First is again back to these engines. You're able to tell it, I want to buy. We talked of the engine helping, it made me discover the product. I engaged with it more information on the product, and then I wanted to help me buy. So I asked it, okay, I want to buy the product. Quick, direct, it just gives me a link to go and sign up on the pricing page and
Or adds
go
to
and sign up.
cart,
So
yeah.
literally, what we are saying is, and how I see this collapsing is awareness, engagement, and conversion can happen within the engine, within
Yeah, yeah,
ChatGPT,
yeah, and very quickly. Yeah, yeah, for
and
sure.
very quickly because I am able to. It makes me aware of your product. I engage with it more about your product, and it takes me to the
This is me a link maybe to check out or sign up. Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. For
So,
sure.
and I think that's the key takeaway actually of this.
Yeah.
It's how the three stages have been collapsed into. They can happen in one search engine.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand? Like,
yeah.
I think that's the biggest paradigm shift. Now it's more like now it's one stage.
It's one stage. Like, yeah, yeah,
It is
for
so to
sure.
say. So
For
that's
sure.
the AI funnel basically. So and that's one way of to look at it in terms of conversion. I think the next where it's I think it's not really hybrid, but rather also AI. But now within you can have a custom tool where you feed it, let's say a chatbot within your website where it can help me check out, but I'm already within your brand.
For sure.
I've seen somebody on LinkedIn saying how they have this AI which they fed a lot of information, and then somebody can come and ask it anything. Again, it's the same concept,
Same concept.
only that now this is very customized to this specific brand.
Yeah, yeah.
You already know a brand, but then there's this chatbot which can do everything. It will answer you the toughest question. You don't need to engage with a customer representative, and then it will just also help you check out. So, and maybe that's where we say after you move out of the search engine, if you're not satisfied, you can still go. If somebody has an AI on their website, then it can help you further. But also now, where the third one is where the AI helps a representative to serve you better. So the AI is able to also guide me in closing you. Like you're asking questions and then it's helping me get the answers to those.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I mean, to be honest,
Can move you
if
forward.
it's a quite a diverse product, to be honest, and I know it's hard that you get every needed. I know, of course, you should be able to, but I mean, we are human beings. We are limited in our in how sometimes we process information. So then human assistance. I think that's the other way now it helps
Yeah.
with closing. So three ways but I think the sweet spot is where the engine helps you do everything. I think that's where you want your brand to be.
Exactly.
So I hope that makes sense. Where you see that paradigm shift in the way the sales funnel changes. So it's upon you, of course, to optimize for the maximum, visibility, engagement, and conversion. And yeah, I think it's changing, and
It's changing,
there's
for sure. It's
we are
changing.
yet we are just here seeing how this whole game evolves. Again, at the end of the day, it's the same things, just different platforms and different way of people
For sure.
just
Same
buying your
thing,
stuff.
different ways. Yeah.
So it's the same science, the same customer psychology, it's the same things you have to do. make sure you optimize for these things anyway, so that you're not left out. Do you have anything to add, parting shot?
Not quite. I mean, as we said, I mean, it's just, the basics still the same, but of course now giving them just another level of executing and getting optimal at the process. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Anyway, let's know how you AI is. I mean, you're optimizing your funnel for the AI. Whether AI doesn't matter maybe to you. I mean, let's know in the comment section. Otherwise, bye bye for now. See you in the next one. Bye bye.
Adios.
Adios.